How long must we sing this song? I'm going to go off on the I.A.E.A. today, the N.R.C, and how they've broken our sacred trust. Not only just broken a handshake deal on a sacred trust, that's what everybody thinks it is. Thinks it, oh no, these are legal binding contracts, legal congressional contracts in the N.R.C. Worldwide contract, and you people in Europe are going to have to step up because this ignorant fucking debating society, far left fucking latte drinking, tomato eating fucking debating pussies ain't going to do nothing. And the radical, insane, mentally ill fucking right, the religious nutcases who defy everything our forefathers fought for, as they were true Christians, but didn't attend a public fucking church because they said organized religion was the root of all evil, which it is. As these fake fucking far-right mentally ill radicals. I love it how they jump into people's sexuality. People who have no clue about any sexuality. I mean, was Freud right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're so repressed, sexually repressed, and it spills out. He was so right. Look, my cancer and my sickness, as the statistical probability of me getting leukemia, as I rant and rave about plutonium entering our food chain and our air and getting leukemia. What are the odds of that happening? Honestly, what are the odds? Hundreds of billions to one. Seriously. Me ranting and raving, the first report ever given on Fukushima, who scream out to the world, you watch my early videos, as I started this gig as my PhD. My PhD, my overall thesis, my hypothesis was that we are the most ignorant people in America and the world in the history of the modern times, maybe ever. As my thesis poured out, as my study poured out, as I tried to prove it, as I did study after study, my hypothesis, what is my conclusion? We are the stupidest, ignorantest fucking people. Why? I proved why. I proved why. The dumbing down of the fucking education system for the 30 years. You know, that is it. Are people dumber than they were, IQ-wise? Maybe a little bit, but they're just so grotesque, poorly educated. As I did my study, and I'll get going off on these creepy, evil 1% Vienna motherfuckers that ought to be in prison. Look, as I did my overall study, I think the most important thing on my study was this. I took this camera. People who had an opinion about politics. I did not use anybody who did not have an opinion about freaking politics. People in coffee shops ranting and raving and carrying on about, you know, Obama's a socialist, this, that, the other thing, blah, 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 blah. People that had opinion, I would take my camera out and ask those people. I didn't ask people that are not politically motivated. Okay, what's your opinion of Congress? 2,000 for 2,000, including professors. Second question, who's your congressman or woman? 94 people out of 2,000. You don't think that's ignorance? You don't think that, and as far as this whole Occupy movement, we've turned into nothing but a debating society in this country. We are so fucking ignorant on the left and the right. All you people, that's all anybody is. They're a bunch of fucking debating society fucking morons who do nothing because they're lazy fucking ignorant fucks, except for the Occupy movement. As I turned this movement 3 years ago. Post-ignorance. I come up with a whole group of names. You know, I did my video, American Spring, Bull Moose 2.0, of course the Occupy. Post-ignorance was my name, and I says in my PhD, I'm like, post-ignorance, if we don't counter and pivot away from ignorance, the 30 years of ignorance, ignorance is going to swallow us whole and it's going to be over. Well, it is swallowing us whole. And as far as disasters happening, I started this YouTube gig of mine with that. We did identical videos. You watch my first videos I done, they're very done calm and in a context with not extreme language. You know, they're financial videos. Okay, me and a professor got in an argument about using language versus not language. Identical videos, me using the word fuck, not using the word fuck. Me speaking in, you know, this soft, passive, let's have a latte context like everybody else does, or the far right, ridiculous, retarded freaking context, next to one that's ranting right 10 times the views. So as I called attention to this, I used every motive I could use. As I announced to the world Fukushima was going on. I.A.E.A. yesterday, or 2 days ago, had their meeting in Vienna. They are the 1%, they think. They think they're the 1%. I got news for all you fuckers. There is one component where there is no 1%. That is in the environment. That is in nuclear fallout. That is in plutonium poisoning. There is no 1%. You cannot hide. This does not have a socioeconomic freaking spat. The treatment does. Yes, the treatment does, but as far as getting you 1% motherfuckers just as susceptible as the most poorest person on earth to getting leukemia. Leukemia versus environmental poisoning. Let's be clear, the N.R.C. Let's first start with those evil fucks. These, okay, 40 years ago when they built these things, we had a sacred promise given it to us by the N.R.C. They are the governing watchdog who is watching our back. The I.A.E.A. is the governing body who's got our back. Sacred oath promises that they would watch our back as this thing's going on. You can build these plants, but these agencies will control them and regulate them. These are not just sacred handshakes. These are legal, binding contracts through Congress as far as the N.R.C. Let's be clear. The N.R.C. One, Harry Reid, who is no Democrat. Harry Reid is so far radical, extreme to the right. He's a radical Republican-crat, extremely to the right radical. He is a far-right Republican radical. The guy who's head of the N.R.C. is a brownie. Now, I don't have to explain what a brownie is. I hope we're not that ignorant. What's that mean? He has no experience with the nuke, none. His name's Jacko. It was a gift job by the Obama administration to him. He has no clue. He gets on the Hill, they ask him questions you could see. You might as well be speaking Mandarin Chinese. He doesn't know. He hasn't got a clue. That's the people. These are legal contracts through Congress. I fully intend to sue them. If I can survive this, I'm going to sue them. I am going to sue the I.A.E.A. The I.A.E.A., Europe's going to have to step up on this. They have binding contracts. Okay, well, how do you get on that board? We have 44 of the world's experts. Quote, let's dig out their quote, verbatim, so I don't get this wrong. Here was their conclusion. Fukushima, the greatest nuclear catastrophe in the history of the world that will kill tens of millions of people. It will kill tens of millions. Look, the Tsar bomb as it went off was nothing compared to this. It killed 1 million in the interim. It killed fucking tens of millions. That's fact, gilded in gold. Chernobyl has killed hundreds of thousands of people. This is the biggest nuclear catastrophe in the history of the world, bar none. It is Chernobyl on Balco. I have to explain Balco. I guess I do. I'm sorry, it's Balco. You know, this country is so ignorant it blows my mind. The debating society, we sit back. Here's their conclusion. The task is never done. Wow! Wow! The greatest, these fuckers need to be sued. How do you get into that group? Is it a 1% elite group? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Does the nuclear industry support it? Oh yeah. Have they infiltrated it just like lobbyists? Oh yeah. Are they breaking the law? Fuck yes. Are they crimes against humanity? Fuck yes. Let's get on our list of fucking crimes against humanity. As you motherfuckers murdered my father. This philosophy murdered my father. You think, and now you're trying to murder me. You think I'm going to sit back like a guy emailed me. He says, oh God, you got cancer. When you get cancer, you just sit back and hope to die. I'm tired of listening to that fight. You live in a different world than me, motherfucker. I've been to the edge. I have been that close to death. So close to fucking death it is unreal. As this is a fight from hell. As soon as I got enough strength, I went on offense. I will not sit back and play fucking defense. I will not just sit back and play fucking defense like all you haters do. I'm on the offense. I think that's the only way. If you have a legitimate way to survive cancer, I think the people that survive fucking cancer are the people that go on offense. I will not lay down there and play fucking defense and just let fucking doctors fill me with fucking drugs, and that's the only fucking thing oh no. I'm going to go down kicking, screaming, fighting. Look, as the greatest World War II fucking decorated man in history said, as he said as they tried to pin his chest with fucking medals, take your fucking medals and go fuck yourself, as he said. You think I was fighting for this fucking flag? I was fighting to save my mom and dad's farm. You think I'm fighting for some fucking flag? My father was nuked to death. Then me. Well, I have 2 new little fucking grandchildren. I have a bunch of grandchildren. You people have grandchildren. Future generations. Do I want them to get killed like me? Do I want them to go through this nightmare like me? Do I want them to go through the night? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's who I fight for. I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my own fucking namesake, for your namesake, for future generations, for kids. I don't want them to fight. I watch them there. I don't want them to go through what 20-year-olds go through there and watch their lives mowed down in their prime. No, that's who I fight for. And these fuckers, the crimes against humanity list. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And all you radicals, I heard somebody on the radio the other day tell, what about Bill and Hillary Clinton? Bill Clinton is not president anymore. He's not fucking president. Get off it. I'm so sick of this fucking Ronald Lewinsky, the blowjob that changed the world, carrying over. Shut the fuck up on that shit. Honestly. Honestly. Who is the crimes against humanity? Let's fucking not just go off into La-La-ville where you go. Let's be clear. This is legal. This is legal. These are legal binding contracts of the I.A.E.A. They are corrupt. They are legal. They're fucking corrupt as corrupt. They did not do their job by law that they promised they would do. In writing. In congressional fucking law. In European law. In fucking laws all over the fucking world. TEPCO, number one. They are the criminal. They are the fucking criminal. Number two. The Japanese government has so much blood on their hands. They are so fucking guilty. Number three, the world fucking media. Not because they just failed to report it. Oh no, as I documented and proved, has they intentionally, with malice, that is against the law. That is against the law, with malice diluted it down. Sache Gucci's producers, number one, right up on the fucking top because of that documentary they put out. That is done with malice. Anderson Vanderbilt, fucking his producers, right from the fucking top. And Calder, that dude, oh yeah, their producers right from the fucking top. You cannot spew this kind of fucking hateful, fucking ignorant rhetoric with an audience like that. Yeah, you could fail to report, you could fucking twist and spin, but when you fucking simply with malice dilute down, that is against the fucking law. State-run television? Do we have state-run television in this country? Absolutely. There's no doubt in my fucking mind now. Fucking, I mean, if Ron Paul doesn't prove that to you, you're fucking, you know, Fukushima doesn't prove to you, you're fucking ignorant as they get. Look, I.A.E.A, that's their conclusion in Vienna. By the way, if I get better, that's where I want to go. I'm going to move. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home to Europe if I can survive. I can't take it. Sorry about that. My camera, the wind blew us down because it is dust in the wind. It is dust in the wind. These are crimes against humanity. These are crimes against humanity. You guys read what the I.A.E.A come up. They are fucking to watch our back. They are to watch our back. Legally. 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 As far as my diseases, guys, I'm fighting my ass off. I really am. This is an evil, horrible fucking disease. I will not lay down and just let doctors fill me with fucking drugs and not fight and kick and fucking scream. I don't care how fucking sick I am. That is no way to live. That is no way to fucking survive. No fucking way. You've got to go on offense. This country needs to go on offense. The only people that get it are the Occupy Wall Street. They get it. They get it. The rest of you debating society, baby boomers, fuckers, all make me fucking sick. And you far-right, radical, fucking religious fucks can go fuck yourself. You're so gonzoed. And that's, you know, video I put up, how to get rid of the Mormons at your house every day as they count you. It's so true. They are fake fucking Christians. Fake, radical fucking Christians. This is the time of the evil, fake radical. Get off your fucking ice cream. As I put up that video and somebody posted it. Baby boomers, deadheads. Oh, where are you? Get off your ice cream fat ass fucking asses and do something. Quit debating like that fuckhead from the fucking Rolling Stones. Oh, we get 270,000 fucking hits a day. You know how much money I make a day on my environmental? Well, you're no fucking environmentalist. You are shit. Environmentalists are like Rachel Carson, or like Blackfoot Dickerson, or like Wallace Stegner, or like Stuart fucking Udall. They get out in the fucking field and they fucking fight. They fight. Like the Occupy Wall Street, who I turned this movement a long time ago. Post-ignorance. Someday. Not today. The I.A.E.A, the fucking N.C.R. are criminals. They are criminals. They are crimes against humanity. TEPCO, the Japanese government, there's your criminals. There's your fucking the world fucking media, including the BBC, including plenty of media in Europe. This is not just the United States. All of you have blood on your fucking hands. Somebody says, Kevin, you might be the modern day Rachel Carson. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. As brilliant as she was, she took on Dow Campbell single-handedly. You don't think one person can make a difference? You better go read her book. You got to see she stopped DDT by herself. One person saved tens of millions of your lives. Tens of millions. That woman saved your lives. People were like, who's she? Environmentalists, who's she? It is a pathetic commentary. Kevin Blanch.